just started raining and there was a pretty loud thunderclap just before. The lightning's been pretty impressive. Don't know if it'll come through in this video, but there's a lot of it. There we go. I don't know if it's worth doing a time lapse. Taking care of Sebby on the beach. That's good lightning. Yeah, it's not do that. Oh, that's really good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably about 3 k's away. Feels like it's starting to get a bit gustier. Oh, that was a really good strike. How long's till the thunder? There it comes. It's a few k's away. I might have to close the window soon. It's not coming in here though, so. The storm on the horizon behind the antennas of Mount Cootha is at the southern end of the Bunya Mountains, which is 145 kilometres away. In about 24 seconds of time lapse, which is about an hour in real time, the anvil from that storm comes over and starts blocking out the sun. The lower clouds are moving from right to left, so from the northeast. And although you'd expect cloud streeting to align itself that way, there definitely appears to be some wave, so winds above going at right angles, and you can see how the clouds are developing in those little rolls. And even after the cumulus has died down, the waves kind of organising those clouds. To see what the winds were actually doing, I looked at the balloon sounding. Looks like they did a 6Z one, so a 4 PM one, which is not normal, but it would have been because of the storm. Normally it's at 17Z and 23Z. Anyway, yeah, that showed some winds that were west of north, at just above the northeasterly, and then above that is westerlies, and yeah, the winds up where the anvil was are around about 50 knots. So to see where the storms came from, you can have a look at Weather Chaser, the website that has archived bomb radar data. And yeah, I'm looking at the northwest out my bedroom window here, so unfortunately I don't see the storms coming from the southwest, but it still looks pretty cool. So you can see all the moisture coming in from the northeast, but something happens here because of the storm approaching. And that's really cool. I'd like to take this to work and show some people who are experienced with storms and get them to explain what's going on here. Pretty interesting. You can see all the lightning on the left, and yeah, this is about the time that I started racing home on the motorbike. Got home about 10 minutes too late, otherwise I would have been dry. Basically though, the way this storm was organised was it had the westerlies pushing it along in the upper levels, so the storm could keep pace with the gust front, and then it formed a nice line that swept across Brisbane, and once it had passed through, you can see it moving off to the right there. It cleared up fairly quickly, and a pleasant evening. It's quite nice with the fresh breeze in the window, and back to northeasters again. Unfortunately, BOM dumbs things down a bit with our weather forecast, so yeah, the South Brisbane Storms Facebook page has some pretty interesting commentary about storms.